Hey guys, this is Mr. Gucci here with a help video for the 6.1 Introduction to Bonding homework. Now, listen, I went over this with you in class a bit. Most of this homework is just going to be going through your notes and reiterating and covering the key points, such as what is bonding? How do metals gain an octet? How do non-metals do it? Okay, you can find all this in your notes. You don't need me to do it. And again, I recommend you use your notes, go into the notes and use Control F to find the key terms. Don't just Google it. I promise you, go into the notes and doing Control F will be much better. But the majority of this video is going to be helping you with these questions here. Now, I tasked you to do the even questions, all right? So basically just go down this first column and then you go down this column. Now, the question here is, what type of bond is being made between these atoms here? There's two types we learned about, covalent and ionic. Covalent bonds are the result of nonmetals coming together and sharing electrons. Ionic bond is the result of metals and nonmetals coming together, with metals losing electrons and nonmetals gaining them. So you have to identify if these are covalent or ionic. Now, the way you do it is simply look at the elements involved and see if they are metals or nonmetals. If they are both nonmetals, like, oh, let's take a look at number 23. Now, how do I know if they're metals or nonmetals, Mr. Gucci? Well, look, I shared this picture with you on the assignment, okay? Everything in red, everything to the left of this stairwell is a metal. Everything in blue, everything to the right of this stairwell is a nonmetal. So if you have something from the left and something from the right, it's ionic. If you only have stuff from the right, it's covalent. I'm going to do a couple of these with you right now to help you out. So let's take a look. All right, so calcium and chlorine. Let's take a look here. Calcium. Calcium is here. It's a metal. And chlorine is here. It's a nonmetal. So metal, nonmetal, this is an ionic bond. We can just write ionic. All right. Let's try this one right here. CO2. So carbon and oxygen. Well, maybe you know this already, but carbon is a nonmetal, and so is oxygen. So metal and so nonmetal and nonmetal, that is covalent. All right. How about H2O? Let's take a look. Hydrogen and oxygen. Well, hydrogen is a nonmetal, and oxygen also a nonmetal. So nonmetal and nonmetal, it is covalent. A covalent bond where atoms share electrons by overlapping. How about NO2? Nitrogen and oxygen. Let's see here. Here's nitrogen, nonmetal, and oxygen, nonmetal. That's another covalent bond. All right. Barium and oxygen, Ba and O. So periodic table, barium, barium, barium. Here we go, barium. Barium is a metal. Oxygen is a nonmetal. Metal, nonmetal, that is ionic. All right, how about this? K2O, potassium and oxygen. So go into this chart here. Potassium is K, that's a metal. Oxygen, O, nonmetal, metal, nonmetal, this is ionic. So there you go. This is how it works. If you have only nonmetals, it's covalent, like these guys here, okay? But if you have a metal and a nonmetal, it is ionic. Let's try one more. Sodium and fluorine. Pause the video and see if you can figure it out. And pause. And we're back, all right? So sodium is a metal, and fluorine is a nonmetal. So this is ionic. And phosphorus and oxygen. Let's see here. Phosphorus is a nonmetal, oxygen's a nonmetal. So this is covalent. And this is how it goes. All right. You're just going to go through and you're going to do the remaining even problems here. So that's like 6. And then the even problems here. So like another 6. So 12 more problems in total if you watched this video. Okay. I will upload some answers to assist you in class. and I wish you luck, guys.